students, welcome back at your own channel Maths Vela, where we are here to discuss the academic parts of mathematics. So let's start with the academic part, but before starting the academic part, let me discuss a thought with you, which is let's be realistic and let's do the impossible. What does it mean? Right now, at the present situation of COVID-19 and the virus situation, we are trying our best. We are thinking that yes, everything will be the good very soon. Everything will be on the line. Everything will be on the track. So most of the people still they are on the back seat and they are waiting for the situation so that the situation can be good and fine, favorable for them. But I don't think so. The situation will be under control so soon. So what is our work? I think that we should accept the COVID-19 as it is. With the present situation, we should go ahead. We should plan with the present situation according to the present situation. We should not wait that the situation will be okay and when situation will be okay that time I will start. It means we are being late for our future. Right? So this is what one more time I want to say, that be realistic. I mean, let it accept this all condition. The reality is what COVID-19 is there. So it's okay. COVID-19 is there. We are going to go ahead with the COVID-19 and it will not affect in any of our program. Be the confident one. Plan your activities, plan your proper plannings and the activities for your future so that you can go ahead whether it is COVID-19 or no. Okay, so that's why it is what we need to be realistic and we need to think on doing some impossible things. Within the span of the short time, let's do somewhat great things what we were doing before this also and will be doing in future also. So let's go one more time and the thought. So let's hear one more time the thought. That is what? Be realistic and let's do some impossible things. Now, let's talk about the academic parts. Before starting with the today's part, I would like to give you a quick recap. Right now, we are on the chapter number 12, that is area related to circle, and we are on exercise number 12.2. The first few sums of exercise number 12.2, few 7 sums we have done in the last video. Just a quick recap of that. Right now we are dealing with the areas related to circles. So in that chapter or in this chapter, what we have to do? We are using the formula of area of the circle, that is pi r square. Then the circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Then area of sector is equal to theta by 360 into pi r square, since sector is a part of circle. If we will talk about the arc length, then since arc length is a part of the circumference of the circle, so the length of the arc can be found out by using the formula theta by 360 into 2 pi r. Then if we will draw a chord in a circle, the chord divides the circle into two parts. Maybe equal part. If it is equal parts, then it will be the diameter and the chord will become the diameter and the areas, means the both parts will become the semicircle. But if it is smaller and bigger, so the small area below the chord and in between the chord and the arc, then it will be a minor segment. Okay, and the other part is known as the major segment. The area of the minor segment can be found out by using the sector's area. Means if you will draw a circle and if you will see the chord, okay, it means like this. This is what a circle and this is what a chord. Then this will be your segment, which is called what? Minor segment. So if you will draw a sector or the two red eye, then this will become the area of what sector. So from this area of the sector, which you know now, theta by 360 into pi r square minus, you have to remove this area of triangle. Now area of triangle, it depends on you how you can find out. If it is equilateral triangle, then you can use root 3 by 4 into sine square. If it is all the sides are 3 or the 3 sides are given to you, then you can go ahead with the Heron's formula also. If it is right angle triangle, then you can use half into base into height also. But to make it simple for this chapter only, you can use the formula half into r square into sine theta. Theta is what? The central angle. Okay. In some of the previous sums or in the first 7 sum of exercise number 12.2, we had talked about the area of the sector and the area of the segment. Okay, so this is what all about the recap which we have done in the last video. Let's go ahead with the exercise number 12.2, sum number 8. And the sum number 8 is:
a horse is tied to a peg at one corner of a square shaped grass field of side 15 meter by means of a 5 meter long rope. Find the area of that part of the field in which the horse can graze. Number 2. The increase in the grazing area if the rope were 10 meter long instead of 5 meter. Use pi is equal to 3.14.
now let's formulate the sum. If you will observe the diagram, from the diagram we will come to know what are given things. The side of square which is equal to 15 meter and the length of rope, right? Length of rope is equal to 5 meter, and what we have to do is we have to find the area which a horse can graze. Okay, which a horse can graze. Now observe the diagram properly, and if you will observe the diagram, then you will come to know it's a square. Then a 5 meter rope is there by which the horses were tied. So with that, within the distance of what, the 5 meter, the horse can graze the area. And if you will observe properly, it is nothing but it is forming the sector. Okay, and as you know, square means all four angle is what, 90 degree. So here r theta becomes what, 90 degree. Okay, it means from figure theta is equal to how much, 90 degree, right? And area which a horse can graze is nothing but sector of a circle. Length of rope, that is 5 meter, is nothing but the radius. Is that okay? So therefore what we can do is, therefore area which a horse can graze, or the grazing area also you can tell it, horse can graze, is nothing but area of sector. Okay, area of sector. So what is that? It is theta by 360 into pi r square. So you know that what is theta, 90, then 360, then 22 by 7, then what is r, 5 into 5. Okay, and as simple, 90 ones are 90, 4s are, right? Then after that what it is, 5 5s are 25, 25 into 2 is 50, again 25 into 2 is what, 50, that is 550 upon 4 7s are 28. Okay, now it depends how you are going ahead, that is what, 2 2s are 4, 2 7s are 2 5s are, and then 2 14s are like this also you can go ahead. That is what, 275 upon 14 meter square. Or again if you will divide it, it can be equal to 90.625 meter square. Since pi is what, we have told to use pi is equal to 3.14. Okay. Now the second case is what, if your radius is what, it becomes 10 meter, then what will happen? Means what, again you will have to do the same process. So area of sector is equal to theta means 90 upon 360 into pi into r square, that is 10 into 10, right? So what will happen? This is nothing but 3.14 pi, then 91 is 94 and then it is 100. So directly you can cut it by 25, and then if you will multiply this one, so directly here only you are getting what, 550. If you want to see like this, 25 into 4 is what, 100, 10 carry, 25 ones are 25 plus 10 is 35, 3 carry, 25 3 is 75 and 3 is what, 78. Okay, this is what the new area, the new basal area if your radius is what, 10. So what is the increased area? Therefore increased area is equal to 78.50 minus 19.625. So if you will subtract, you will come to know about it what, 0 minus 5 is what, 0 minus 5 is what, 5, then 9 minus 2 is what, 7, then here it is what, 4 minus 6, that is 8, then 7 minus 9 is not possible, so 17 minus 9 is what, again 8, and then 6 minus 1, that is 5. So what is that? 58.875 meter square is what, the increased area of grazing. Now let's go ahead with the sum number 9.
A brooch is made with the silver wire in the form of a circle with diameter 35 mm. The wire is also used in making 5 diameters which divide the circle into 10 equal sectors as shown in figure 12.12. Find the total length of the silver wire required, and part 2, the area of each sector of the brooch.
Now let's formulate the sum, that is sum number 9. Observe the diagram. From the diagram, now you can see that the diameter, okay, diameter is equal to 35 mm. Therefore, radius will be what, 35 by 2 mm. Right? Now, how many number of diameters are there? Number of diameters. That is equal to what? 5. Right? Now one brooch is there, which is made up of the silver wire, and then with that same wire they have made what, 5 diameters also, which are what, dividing the circle into number of sectors. How many sectors are there? Number of sectors is equal to what? 10. Right? Now what they are asking? They are asking us to find length of wire. Okay, length of wire. First one, and then what? Area of each circle. Area of each sector. Right, area of each sector. Now, therefore, let's go ahead. How can we find out the total length of wire? Therefore, total length of wire used. It can be given as the length of 5 diameters. Right, I am just writing 5 capital D. So length of 5 diameters plus circumference of circle, right? Right? Yes. Now after this, what will happen? Length of 5 diameter. It means what? Simply 5 into length of 1 diameter is given 35 mm. Right? And after that circumference, that is 2 pi r. So it is 2, then pi 22 by 7, and then again radius, it is 35 by 2. Right? So 7 ones are 7, 5s are, then 2 and 2 gets cancelled. Here 5 into 35, that is 70, 140, 175 plus 22 5s are, it is nothing but 110. So mm, here also mm, here also mm. Now 175 and 110, 185, 285. So this is what, 285 mm is what, the length of wire. Now how many sectors are there? There are total 10 sectors. Right? The circle is divided into 10 sectors. The total measure of circle is 360. Right? So therefore what we can do, theta for each sector can be given as total degrees of circle divided by number of sectors, right, which can be given as 360 upon number of circles, sectors are what, 10. So what is your theta? 36 degree. And now, as simple as you have done before also, area of each sector, right, area of each sector theta upon 360 into pi r square, which can be given as 36 upon 360 into 22 by 7, 35 by 2, and then again 35 by 2, right. So 36 ones are 36 tens are. Then what you can do is 7 ones are 7 fives are. Then this 2 and this 11 you can cut. Again 5 ones are 5 twos are you can cut. So what you can find is here it is 11 into 35 is remaining. Okay, so 35 ones are, it is 35, 3 carry, again 35 ones are 35 and 3, 385 divided by 2 and 2 4. So what you can do is 4 9s are 36, 2 will be remaining 25, 4 6 are 24, 1 will be remaining 10, 4 2s are 8 and then 5 mm square. Okay, so this is what the area of one sector, that is 96.25 mm square. Let's go ahead with the sum number next.
An umbrella has 8 ribs which are equally spaced. Assuming umbrella to be a flat circle of radius 45 cm, find the area between the two consecutive ribs of the umbrella.
Let's formulate the sum now, that is sum number 10. What is given? The number of ribs that are dividing the umbrella are what? 8. It means that 8 ribs are there, that is what dividing the umbrella into 8 equal parts. Okay, and umbrella is what considered as a flat surface, right or no? And because of these umbrella, of these ribs, the total circle is divided into 8 sectors. So directly number of sector formed. Okay, number of sectors is equal to what? 8. It is also given that radius is equal to 45 centimeter. And then what? Find area of each sector. Now, the sum can be done in two ways. How? Either you can consider the sector and all. After dividing the circle into 8 sectors, you can find out the area of each sector. Or simply, as you know that if you will observe the diagram, the circle is what getting divided into total 8 parts, right? Now, if 8 parts are there, simply if you will divide the area of circle divided by 8, you will get the correct answer. Okay, but here we will go with the area of sector. Okay, here what? So, theta for each sector, what it can be? Since all parts are what equal, so again as we have done in the last sum, that is total degree number of parts. So what it will be? 8 4s are 32 and then 8 5s are 40, that is 45 degrees what? Your theta. So therefore area of each sector can be calculated as theta upon 360 into pi r square, which will be 45 upon 360 into 22 by 7 into what is our 45 into 45, which is nothing but 1s are 8s are, means pi r square divided by 8. Okay, it means that 45 into 45, what is the square of 45? It is 4 5s are 20, 25. Okay, and then what is remaining below? It is 7 upon 8. Right or no? So if you can divide this sum or multiply properly, if you will see, the denominator comes what? 56 and the numerator 2025 into 2 is nothing but 4050. Okay, that is 4050. So 405 is what you carry over. Again 2025 into 2 will give you 4050 and then 4455. That is 4455. So since both the numbers are what even numbers, so you can go ahead with the division also. That is equal to 2 2s are 2 2s are, again 2 2s are, then 2 7s are, and 2 5s are, and then here 2 2s are 4 and 2 8s are. This is nothing but the area of each sector. Okay, if you will leave here, that is also fine, not an issue. Now let's go quickly on the sum number 11.
A car has two wipers which do not overlap. Each wiper has a blade of length 25 cm sweeping through an angle of 115 degree. Find the total area cleaned at each sweep of the blades.
Now let's formulate the sum number 11. Observe the diagram, how it is or what is given in this. Okay, the blade of a wiper of a car. The length is given 25 cm, which will be acting as what? The radius. Okay, that is what 25 cm. Then through an angle theta, what it was? It is given 115 degree. Now since the blade is what? The area swept by each blade. Now if it will go like this, it will come back like this. Means what? In each sweep or in for one turn, it will clean the area, which is what? Double of the sector. Because if one time it is coming, that is one sector, again it will go back, so it is what? The second sector, right? So what we'll have to do, find area swept, okay, by one blade or by in one turn. Okay, so how it will be? Area swept is equal to nothing but area of the sector, or 2 into area of the sector. 2 into area of sector. So this can be given as 2 into our formula theta by 360 into pi r square. So if you will do it, 2 into 115 upon 360 into 22 by 7 into 25 into 25. Okay, now it depends on you how you go ahead with the calculations, right? So here you can go ahead with the 5 and 5. So it will be what? 5 2s are, 5 3s are, that is what 23 is remaining. Here it is 5 7s are 35 and then 2s are, right? Then again if you want, you can go in this way also. 2 1s are and 2 36 are, right? Again you can see this one, 2 11s are and then 2 18s are. Right now there is no chance of doing any calculation, so what we can do is 23 or 625, 25 into 25 is what? 625, then 625 into 11 we will do first. So here it is 23 into 625 ones are 625, right? So how much? 62 is what? Carry. Again 625 ones are 625. Now add 62 in that. Okay, so 20 and 60, 80, 85, 87. So 687 divided by 18 sevens are, okay, which is nothing but 126. 7 8s are 56, 5 carry, 7 1s are 7 and 5 12. So this is what the area of the area swept by that blade. If you will multiply this two, it will be 158125 upon 126 centimeter square. It is after calculation. Okay, so this is what the sum number 11. Now quickly go ahead with the sum number next.
To warn ships for underwater rocks, a lighthouse spreads a red colored light over a sector of angle 80 degree to a distance of 16.5 km. Find the area of the sea over which the ships are warned. Use pi is equal to 3.14.
Now let's formulate the sum number 12 first. What is given? If you will read sum, the sum says that to on the ships there is what the red colored area that we have to find out, and of course it will be in the form of sector. So what is given? The distance. Okay, this is given, which is nothing but the 16.5 kilometer. Till this distance the light can go. It means this is nothing but your radius. Okay, and even the theta is also given, that is 80 degree. Find the area. Okay, find area by which the ships can be gone. Okay, so this is nothing but area where the ships can go on, area where ships can go on is nothing but area of sector. So is it simple now? Theta upon 360 into pi r square. These sums are called what? Application sums. So what is theta? It is 80, 360. Pi is told to use 3.14. R is what? I think 16.5 and then 16.5. Now it depends on your calculation and how you are doing. Okay, so it is what? 4 2s are and then 4 9s are. Right? Now what can you do? 5 5 6 2 12. So again the decimal points and all are there. So after calculating you will get the answer. Is equal to 189.97 kilometer square. Okay, so this is what the area, the required area where the ships can be gone, and this is nothing but the area of sector. Now let's go ahead with the next sum, that is sum number 13.
A round table cover has 6 equal designs as shown in figure 12.14. If the radius of the cover is 28 cm, find the cost of making the design at the rate of rupees 0.35 per centimeter square. Use root 3 is equal to 1.7.
Now let's formulate the sum number 13. If you will observe the diagram, you will see that a round table cover is there. In each corner or in the along with the perimeter or the circumference of the circle, there are what? 6 equal designs. Observe it and you will be finding out that each design is nothing but a minor segment. So if you will divide or if you will join this with the center, okay, or simply if you will draw the 6 radii in the circle, you will be getting the 6 sectors. Okay. So first what we will be doing, we will be finding out the area of one sector, then we will find out the area of one minor segment, and then easily multiply by 6, and the cost is also given, so that multiplied by the cost. Okay, now let's go ahead. What is given first, we will write it down all properly. Given that the radius is equal to 28 centimeter, right? The cost given for design is equal to rupees 0.35, okay, per centimeter square. Right? Now number of design, okay, number of design, that is equal to what? 6. Now find the cost of designing all the things. Okay, find the total cost of design. Now how are you finding out total cost of design? Each design forms a segment. Okay, so what is our solution? Since from figure each design forms a minor segment. Let's find out by step. First we'll find out the area of one sector. Okay, how it will be? Or we'll find out area of one segment. Okay, area of one design. This is nothing but minor segment, which can be found out by theta by 360 into pi r square minus area of triangle. Okay, so can we find out by theta is equal to how it will be, because 6 parts are there, so theta can be given as 360 upon 6, that is 60 degree. Okay, now if your theta is 60 degree, that is central angle is 60 degree, so each triangle is what? Equilateral triangle. So this also you can use 360 into 22 by 7 into 28 into 28 minus area of the equilateral triangle, that is root 3 by 4 into 28 into 28. Right? Now this 28, 28, 28, 28 can be taken as common. Okay, so this also you can do 28 into 28, this and this is what the common. So what is remaining inside? 1 by 6 it will be, so 1 upon 6 into 22 by 7, then minus root 3 is nothing but 1.7 upon 4, right? If you will go ahead with this, so 28 into 28, then if you will multiply this one, that is 2 3s are and 2 11s are, so 3 7s are 21 minus 1.7 upon 4. Now here by using the cross multiplication method also you can do, that is equal to 28 into 28, then 4 into 11, 44. Okay, then 21 into 17, that is 21 into 7. What it will be, or anyhow you can 17 ones are 17, 1 carry, then 17 to the 34 and 1. 35, so it is what? 35.7 divided by 21 fours are 84. Is that okay? So it will be 28 into 28 multiplied by now 44 minus 35.6. Now you can consider it as 36. So 4 and 4 8, 8.3 divided by 84. Okay, now anyhow we have to cut now, because it will give you 2 4s are 2 2s are, so 2 14s are, this will reduce the number, 14 3s are what it is, 42, right? 14 ones are 14 2s and 14 3s are will give you this much. So what you are going to get, area of one design is equal to 28 into 8.3 upon 28 into 8.3 upon 3, right? This is what area of one segment. Now number of design, number of segments, okay, is equal to 6, or area of 6 segment we will do, right? Area of 6 segments can be given as 6 into 28 into 8.3 upon 3, which can be 3s are 2s are 2 into 28, that is 56. It will be 56 into 8.3. Still we are not multiplying it. Okay, to reduce the calculation. Now the total cost. Therefore, total cost. So what is the total cost? This is what the given the cost per design or per centimeter square, and this is what the total centimeter square. So this is nothing but the 0.35 into 56 into 8.3. Okay, if you will do it, the calculation will come nearly 162.66. So this is what the required total cost for the 6 equal designs. So here we have completed the exercise number 12.2 also, and hopefully you have enjoyed it, because the designs are what interesting, and where the application comes, that time you get the opportunity to use your your gained knowledge, कि how much you have gained or how much you have understood. So the application sums are always interesting sums. It give you some kind of what the challenges also. So hopefully you will be enjoying it in the future too. Bit practice is of course needed. Okay, so just wait for another video at your own channel Maths Mela. Very soon we will be meeting with the next video where we will be dealing with the exercise number 12.3. Till that time, be happy, be at home, and be safe. Thank you.